It's under you. Would you mind? Yeah. Thank you. That's good. There.
You want Chick-fil-A already? Great. She messaged me.
Oh.
Saying what?
She wants Chick-fil-A.
They close before 9?
No, I think they close 11.
Wait.
Yeah. Work them, sure. Okay. Let's see. Mic's on. Just warm up a little bit and then we'll say hi to everybody. Yellow. Hello, welcoming. Who is that? Test. Okay. We got Sully. I see Maggie here. Thank you for being here. Got the headphones up a little bit. Test. Test. I see brother Andrew. Nicole from Montana. Is it M-O, right? Missouri. Okay. Judith always here. Shout out to Judith. Kiki from Canada. You see Robin, all familiar faces. And Jennifer. Welcoming all our brothers and sisters on Insight Timer and YouTube, Twitch. Many platforms to spread love and joy. And
Watch out for your tea. Your tea's right here too.
so let's just chill, warm up do a gentle sound bath. I'll send you all the stuff. And then
It's the same stuff from last time, right?
yeah,
Or
but
did we change it?
it's the same, but I think there's some. I think
Minor
I did.
details.
Yeah, there's minor details, so I'm trying to get y'all on the same page. Finding the dragon within. Revealing the dragon within.
Hello, Jill. Yes, we'll be keeping an eye on it on Sunday meditations. We are aware, so thank you for being here.
Oh yeah. Excuse the audio.
She the one that messaged you?
No.
Yeah, excuse the audio. Next time we'll just check more because, once we're in the flow, because, when there's 60 people at the park, sometimes you just kind of focus on that more.
We'll have a new system, though. I think I'm going to keep the chat up on my phone that way.
Yeah, we'll ask everybody how the audio is, too. All right. So today we're going to be just freestyling. We're just going to be doing sound healing a little bit. We're going to connect with you, and then we're going to do our flow. We have an event this Saturday at Unity of Houston, and our goal is to get it down. I think we're very good at it already, because when you play every Sunday, every week, and it's, we take it seriously. Because if you're not serious about it, we're not going to progress. We don't want to feel like we're just meeting up only to be the same you, like you. And thank you for arriving, everybody. And the flow that we're doing at Unity is called Revealing the Dragon Within. But let's just play. Let's just have fun a little bit first, freestyle, so that we can center our own energy, check the audio, drink some sexy tea. Today we're drinking what?
Milky oolong and vanilla black for a little additional caffeine.
Masculine fragrance. Yes, we have animal in the background. This is Emily's public zoo. Or private zoo. Private zoo. Welcoming holistic heart spaces. Sketch and paint, nice to see you. Glad to see still hanging around. She's coming back. We're doing good. About to just do a short little sound bath. No, that's our animals. Let's see here. Welcoming Sam. Peace, health, and connection. Jill Crary is here, and Evie with her famous father, Sean Crary, on the handpan over here of the Mystic Village. Shout out to Mystic Evie. And we got Maria, who's an Insight Timer teacher. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. We are the Mystic Villagers. And our goal is to just use the art of sound to heal, reveal wisdom, and to be real with people. And now let's just do some sound. This is kind of our introduction phase. Brother Sean focuses on the handpan. Tibetan bowls is what we share. He does the frogs, the fish drum, didgeridoo. We share a lot of the instruments, but I don't mess with the handpan because I got enough stuff I'm dealing with. We got Sister Emily Richardson here, the queen and the animal leader. She's got 2 dogs, 1 cat, and more animals want to come, but we have to block it. She focuses on the feminine tools, the delicate crystal angelic singing bowl to match her energy, to balance her energy, because very masculine. She needs something like rollerblading, ice skating. There's like ice skating vibes, She does the drums. And that's her main focus. Chimes, singing, using her voice to sing femininely. She loves that. Tare tu tare. And my focus is singing, the flutes, Tibetan bowls, but the main focus is being a energetic composer, you can say, making sure the energy is harmonious, and if it's not, as well. Welcoming Heideck the One, Louise, Dig Madness, Mr. Weird. Shout out to all the light workers, all the healers out there doing the best they can. Thank you, Louise.
Oh, thank you.
That's the church.
I forgot the windows were open.
There's a Catholic church right next door. So today, they got something going on. Enjoy. Thank you, everybody. Welcoming Turn on a Dime, Mr. Weird, Anand, Louise. Thank you for ready to hang out with the melodies. We have Brother Sean, Crary.
Turn the sound a little bit
Turn it up.
down. Oh, down.
This is good.
Yes.
We have Brother Sean Crary here, Emily Richardson, thanettaout here of Mystic Village, which is a unconditional loving community that looks to unite humanity through sound, meditation, and wisdom that is from the heart and authentic energy, which requires us to just maintain the job that we have and serve humanity without focusing on making money from healing modalities, because our teacher doesn't. We're having an event at Unity, which is a donation base. Today you're gonna experience the whole Unity sound immersion experience. So if you're in Houston and you're going to the sound immersion, you might not want to hear this right now because you're gonna get it twice. But if you're not in Houston and you don't mind riding the energy, you're in for a treat, because we've been together for about a year and a half, and we've been playing intensely with each other for about a year, and been making a huge impact, and we're naturally growing. So today you're gonna hear that flow. But before we start that, we're gonna let you know the theme is revealing the dragon within, which is the year of the dragon in the Lunar New Year, to reveal the divine masculine, the fire, the courage, the fierceness to get things done, because sometimes we're praying too much. Sometimes we're meditating too much, but we need to get a damn job. Sometimes we need to learn how to set boundaries, but we don't have the fire, and we can reveal the dragon from within and just say, I love you, but no, without needing to get too sassy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're not grounded, you're like, no, and then you get emotionally charged. The dragon just says no. Okay, welcoming Dick Madness. Let me say hi to we got Chelly Murphy from Canada is here, an educator, certified mindfulness meditation teacher. Shout out to all the teachers here. Chelly. We got, I didn't see that. We got Dawn from Washington. Nice to see you. That looks Jill R. We got Nicole, of course. Louise, of course. Andrew, of course. Elle is here. Tatiana hang out too. Chris from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Michiganians. Nani. We got 3 Jills today. Damn. Shout out to that name. Must be popular at that age. Maybe you got a lot of old people here today, but that's how we are. So you're not used to it yet. Welcome to the Mystic Village. Old people unite. It's like, Captain Planet. Oh yeah, that was like in the 90s. Kiki, I play basketball, electric guitar, and piano. I play bossa nova chords and taught myself. Ooh, sexy music. Okay. Saka is here. I think we looked at that already. And what do you think about the set, brothers and sisters? Start with Brother Sean.
It's got a good flow. I like having the basic structure, and I'm excited to do it. It's been a while since we've done this kind of thing, where we've had some sort of structure to what we're going to play.
Quarterly.
And that we've practiced.
Yes.
Because we've had structure on some Sundays in the past, but we really haven't,
Yeah. It's general structure. This is a bit more technical, but not even that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it really flows. I like it a lot. And yeah, I'm excited.
How about Sister Queen Emily?
I like it. I feel like it's unlike anything we've done before. Of course, each different set that we've done at Unity has always been unique and different, but I feel like this set is definitely in line with the Year of the Dragon, and I like that it's gentle yet definitely like with masculine leading, which is funny because I'm trying to be more feminine, so we'll see. But I'm excited about it. I think it's a really great flow, and I'm looking forward to being back at Unity.
And the moment you learn to be feminine, the boys are gonna start chasing you. So we're gonna have to learn to like, hey, she's trying to meditate. Okay, don't mess with the queen. The dragon energy. The dragon energy. There's a image of Kuan Yin, the Bodhisattva of compassion, standing on the head of a dragon in the middle of the ocean. The love of Kuan Yin, the love and compassion that's within our heart can tame something so fierce like a mythical dragon. Kuan Yin can use the dragon, but she don't need it. But if needed, sometimes you do need it. Let's just be real. Sometimes you need to tell your dog to sick him. You know what I'm saying? But it's not all the time. It's like really extremely rare that you're gonna sick your dogs on somebody. Get him, boy, right? Like that's in a movie. In reality, that can be our own doubt, fear, worry, negativity. That can be us and our baggage with anger. Because sometimes we don't know how to not sick him because we're habitually leading with a fierce energy. We're habitually reacting with anger or with impatience naturally because it's not natural. We train ourselves to be that way. And learning to tame the dragon allows us to not react but to use the fierceness. I love you, but get the hell out of here. And like, ooh, just kidding, stay. I love you, but you need to do some damn work. I still love you, but if I'm too nice with you, you're not gonna listen. But to not do that all the time, so. Let's see here. Welcoming Judy Butterfield. Hang out on YouTube land. We got brothers and sisters on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook because you gotta reach people. And because we have communities locally in Houston on Twitch, and then the last social media that I focus on is Insight Timer on YouTube, which has been phenomenal because I've been investing in them. So enough talk. We're gonna go all out, and if we need to make some corrections, I'll let you know. But the whole goal is to ride it out. And if you have any questions, just straight up ask, because this is a time to iron out the wrinkles. What are you doing? Yeah. What? You being weird. Oh, Mama's been home. That's why you're not interested as much. She's bored now. I'm looking at other stuff.
He's just so chill. He's a good boy. Good boy, Teddy.
He's always a good boy.
The zoo. You know.
Most of the time.
Richardson Zoo. We can call it Richardson Zoo. Oh, looking for the spot now because he knows the flutes are coming. Okay. Revealing. So we're gonna start with 3 ohms.
I can put it behind me.
We're gonna start with 3 ohms first, as we traditionally do in every spiritual gathering that we lead and facilitate, because it's such a beautiful thing to hear human beings unite in sound in just one note. So if you're not doing that in your community, try sometimes. 3 ohms. Sometimes we go 9 ohms, sometimes 5, because sometimes people are still in their heads after 3, so we just do a little bit more. Here we go. Relax your body. Enjoy the church bell. I give myself permission to go on a journey to reveal the fire, the dragon energy, the divine masculine. Breathing in. I give myself permission to be open to what wants to unfold, to reveal what needs to be revealed, to be open to the light. Breathing in. I give myself permission to feel, to love, to be honest with what's within, and to let out and to release what doesn't serve me. Breathing in. The year of the dragon. Mythical, ancient, fierce, spiritual creature. The dragon represents something within our soul. The fire, the strength, the divine masculine. We invite and allow the sacred dragon to reveal from our soul.
It's a window. You can hear dogs barking.
We celebrate our dreams, embracing the awakening of the dragon that brings us the strength to push through the obstacles and challenges of this year. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Switching to the next one, and you're just going a little bit faster next one. So there's no like stopping from the Tibetan bowls to the flutes.
We add that to the notes.
And then
Just add faster, continue faster.
okay.
That's where it says drums in deep Arabic.
Yeah, Arabic flute. Continue drum.
You want to show the walk around the shape of pot shakers.
Yeah. So that picks up flutes. So if you see that, then you just Tare tu tare turi soha. 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 incense. You're gonna walk around with incense. We embody the energy of the dragon, allowing us to push through the obstacles of this year. We face our weaknesses and strengthen where needed. We choose to believe when everything may tell us to doubt. We embody the fire of the divine masculine. We rise like the dragon. When boundaries are crossed, we learn to say no. We fiercely believe in our dreams, knowing that there will be obstacle, but we choose to push through and climb the mountain. We reveal the dragon from the seat of our soul. And to celebrate this divine masculine energy in the year of the dragon, in the Lunar New Year, we Om 9 times together. Breathing in. We embody the fire. Breathing in. Set our boundaries when they're crossed. Breathing in. When a door is closed, we have faith that other doors will open and we continue forward. Breathing in. When we doubt, we rise above the doubt and have faith in our potential. Breathing in. Inhale. A little bit louder. Inhale. From your stomach, breathing in. Inhale. Inhale. And we tame the energy of the dragon with one last gentle Om. Breathing in. And we're grateful for the divine masculine, respecting the divine feminine yin and yang. We're grateful for the sacred tools and sounds and the environment that we're in. We're grateful for our teachers, our ancestors, grandmothers, fathers, aunties, uncle, the good, the bad, the ugly, that allow us to wake up this lifetime knowing that many people and the dragons within their heart may be asleep, but that's okay. We're grateful that we can be the change we wish to see in the world, and sometimes that change requires the fierceness of the dragon. It requires taking the leap of faith and learning how to blow a little fire, because sometimes we're too soft, sometimes people cross our boundaries, we don't know how to say no. We embody the flame, the fuego, and all is one.
All is one.
The end. What do you think, everybody? Welcoming the tea that we're drinking today, Sister Emily has mixed vanilla and
Vanilla black.
vanilla
and
black
milky
tea,
oolong.
milky oolong, which is yin and yang. Milky oolong, it's really feminine, and it's weird that a natural tea can have this unique milky flavor.
It's delicious.
And you add some vanilla, then you got some. Basically, we're drinking English breakfast tea at this point. It's just a Chinese style. But breakfast tea has bergamot. And
I can brew some more if y'all want some more. Do you
I'm
want
okay.
more
Yeah.
or
No, I'm okay.
Enough caffeine?
oh yeah, I'm good. You can just add hot water to that.
So,
What brand is it? We're not here to promote products on here because we want to respect the intent. Well, it's part of the dang rules.
Terms of service don't allow you to promote it.
The terms of service do not allow us to promote products outside of here. And we want to respect that because we appreciate Insight Timer and the leadership going against Apple. And we hope that we know everything is going to be fine. And my goal here is to support. Our goal is to support this amazing. Yes, we want to tell you, but we want to respect the rules. That's all. It's going to get everything off track. And we want the intentions to be pure and clear because that's how we operate on pure. And sometimes we tell you, but it's not buying a product. It's like, hey, read this book, check this out, It's like, check out my book. It just come out on Amazon, not like that, Like
you don't want any, Sean?
No, I'm okay. Thanks. I'll take some more hot
welcoming
water.
Tatiana, I see who's
If not, it's okay.
Tatiana says, beautiful session, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful, says Regina. Ooh, Ella,
Thanks.
thank you for being here. We're burning gold copal, which is Mayan copal. Normally, now we mix it at the park yet, right? Do we mix? Yeah.
White copal. She'll just white copal and frankincense to the park.
But here it's gold copal. There's no mix right now.
Correct.
We don't bring we haven't mixed the gold yet.
You didn't bring it. It's just the white in the box.
Oh, okay, so it's not there. Okay.
Oh, look.
Animal. Richardson Zoo has opened, and the animals are free to roam.
Summoned.
Are free to roam the safari if they can find their way to their tribe, I guess. Yeah, thank you. Kay says wonderful, gratitude, all, and of course we're gonna play here. Yes, the cat will come soon. Usually when two is up here, the third one's like, "Where's everybody?" Richardson Zoo. They're trying to give her more cats. I let her know.
They are trying to get
She's got two dogs, a cat, and a brother. Two. You know. That's enough. Yeah. So
no more cats. No more cats.
We're gonna be doing this live under a pyramid, which is made. This is a Unity pyramid made in the 70s at Unity of Houston. So if you know the Unity community, I have a really great relationship with Unity because it's one of the first places I went to after awakening, because I got tired of live streaming with Michael Beckwith online, and then I realized, what about other people like this? And so I spent 3 years at Unity Church, which is a non-denominational church that now we're back at, doing sound healing under this gigantic pyramid, and we're going to be revealing our first time, I guess you can say we're bringing out the first giant copper pyramid, and I'm putting neon lights on it.
You are going to put lights on it?
It's going to be lit, so it's going to be, and we're going to bring that to the burn, which is flip side. So, Lisa Nanda, thank you for being here. I'm just going to add vanilla to my tea. Yes, we blend a lot and took time to learn how to brew, but once you get it, we know when she overbrew it or when he overbrew it. Like, ooh.
I don't even brew it anymore. It's like you do it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's like, golly, our energy, wild. Ginger says, thank you, so enjoying this. Well, thank you for being here.
Yes, he is a Maltese.
Yes.
16-year-old Maltese.
Tatiana says what?
Much love and gratitude to all of you guys. You are amazing, beautiful space and beautiful vibes you create.
Shout out to Mystic Evie. Daddy's very famous. I can't. Wow. He's Daddy on TV. Let's see. On Judy says, I had ginger, lemon, and mint tea. It was really good. Shout out to Judy on YouTube. We got. Let's see here. Sister Kata. She says that was a great sound bath. Y'all brought the fire and the calmness of water. Thank you guys. Hi, Daddy. Alan Parsons' project had the Pyramid album really turned me on to pyramid power. Yes, imagine that people have abandoned ancient technology because they don't know how to use it. And so the universe told me to kind of like, hey, teach them how to use this etheric field a little bit. Well, we're doing it with the bowls, but then we can amplify it with a structure, which is sacred geometry. That's why over the planet, there's many pyramids on the grid line that stabilizes the planet. And, I'm sure there's deeper things to it. Lisa says, thank you for the amazing sound bath, and licorice tea is my all-time favorite. Licorice?
Never had it.
That sounds old school. Licorice tea. Judy says, I love your music. Thank you. What do you think, Brother Sean, about how was it today?
It's good. Every time we go through it, it's easier, I think, and more so just easier to not have to think, which is always good. Yeah.
And of course, like if you feel like the need to do anything beyond this, it's fine. Yeah. Don't feel like
I'll throw in
because once we have this solid, like in the moment, we just go with it. Like if you just feel like freaking going different, slowly, just this is just here, and then we read the energy, and that's why I have like if needed,
Yeah, for sure.
not force anything. How about Sister Emily? What do you think? What do you feel?
Yeah, it was good. I think we have it. I'm ready for the event. It'll be good.
That'll be fun.
Yes, bring the fire. My goal is to, because the community that we're going to is very feminine. Everything is feminine, but I have, the connections that we have there are bringing the masculine. Because sometimes it's hard to tell people they're not doing a good job. Because why? And then when we keep people who don't do a good job in for too long, what happens to the company? It begins to not succeed. But if we're too nice to people, we keep people who don't do a good job around because we're too compassionate, that we're making them poor, that we're teaching people to do the wrong thing. And so that's what God's telling us to go do there. Bring the discipline. Because when we're disciplined with each other, it's really, when you see Tibetan monks do the mandala, they're very just focused. They don't even, there's no talking. Some people have never seen that. Like when we go to the church, they're not used to being quiet in a sacred space. It's chit chatter and that disrupts the energy of peace when we're just chit chattering. What do you think about that, Brother Sean? What did you experience from that?
Yeah, last time we were there on that Saturday, and there's a lot of people there, but just instantly, as soon as the room started to fill up, the noise level just increased. The more people came in, the more people were talking, and then the louder it got, and the whole event was, to be a
sacred experience,
peaceful experience. And fortunately for us, when we do the meditations, I feel like that isn't always the case, because the lights are generally off when people come in, so they're not able to see. Maybe that helps. And the space itself, we create the presence of peace, which generally makes people just want to come in, sit down, and just relax, and not necessarily get into that normal chit chat that they would. But yeah, when we did that event on Saturday, it was, all the lights were still on, and everybody just came in. It was just
sometimes the same thing happens right here on Insight Timer. There are sometimes people in the chat just talking their heads off and completely not present when they would benefit more. And that's okay that people chit chat, but we notice the people who chit chat a lot are not progressing in their spiritual development, because they don't know how to, some people don't know how to just chill. Some people, the master tells us, do you come to the temple to socialize? Are you here to social, or are you here to do the work? So many people show up to spiritual communities to socialize, but they don't learn to connect with God. What's your experience, Sister Emily? With whenever people don't not respecting sacred spaces, or there's no leadership that's teaching people to hey, maybe we should when we're in this holy place, don't there's no tending of the space.
Yeah, I think like you said, it's a lack of discipline, because sometimes the leaders that are in place, they're not disciplined enough, they don't have that experience to have that discipline. And with the chit chat, that's just normal, that's every day. People are uncomfortable with silence. People are uncomfortable with looking into being silent within themselves, so we feel like we have to fill the silence with just talk. But is that talk even authentic? Is that talk that we're having bringing change to our life? Is it helping us grow? And most times, whenever we go to certain events, it's just chit chat that isn't as meaningful as it could be. So that's why I really respect this community, because we might hang out every now and then, but whenever it comes down to doing the work, we actually take it seriously, and the talks that we have are meaningful on camera and off camera. and it helps us with growth. It helps us develop ourselves. It helps us develop what we're doing. And it's all about taking the work seriously, because if we're going to be doing something, why not go all in with it?
Yes.
Instead of just going in halfway and then just having chit chat and just allowing anything to happen in a sacred space. That's not what that sacred space was originally built for.
There's a time and place for chit chatter. And some people are more drawn to chit chatter because they're just looking for a friend.
Yeah.
But many people have a hard time learning to be happy with themselves. It's really hard to teach people to just chill and enjoy you. Oh God, it's so like what the reason we don't grow very much on Twitch is because there's a lot of silence, and we're not validating. The new generation, they're so used to dopamine where they get validation. Right. Many people may come to the group, they want validation, but when they don't get it, they don't like it at all. What gives you validation oftentimes is you pay for it.
True.
Yeah.
So, right, you go to an event, they know you give money, so it makes them have to. But when you go to the temple, sometimes the master will completely ignore you. Sometimes we completely ignore some people because you know why? We're not here for them. We're here for God. And which means we want to just be in the moment. And some people are not used to it. But I'm so glad that what we got going on at the park, people get it. People want to show up and shut up. When is right? That's when I'm not used. I'm grateful we have it, but I'm not used to spaces where people show up to just be quiet in a public space. Usually it's like temple or some gathering event. But out in the public, when do you actually see people just showing up to be quiet?
With community, with other people.
Exactly. And so it makes the whole park speak softer, which is beautiful. It makes the children see that we become role models for many children and animals, because some animals have never seen human beings just be quiet, right? So whenever we're chill, he's chill. Whenever the children see mom is chill, like the kids will be running around, but they're peacefully running around. Right? What have you seen from the effects of spiritual community and the energy of peace affecting the environment? Maybe in your own daughter.
Yeah. It's really obvious on Sundays when we get there and the energy is one way, and then when we leave, it's completely shifted and changed to a different way. Specifically my daughter. Some Sundays we get there and she's all over the place from the week, and then when we leave, she's, in a much more peaceful state, but sometimes it's not always true because she does run around and play with other kids, and
sometimes the YouTube got her.
Yeah.
Or it's too cold outside.
It just all depends. So, but yeah, it is very noticeable most of the time when there's a, if it's nice out and there's a party type vibe when we arrive, there's the people setting up for the picnics, popping champagne bottles, all that kind of good stuff. They might be loud at the beginning of the meditation, but then as we progress, they do almost always gradually get quieter. Like I can't remember an instance in the recent past where there's been an issue with anybody near us just being, obnoxiously loud. So yeah, it is a game changer for sure within the local vicinity that we're in.
Yes, the aura of the group has become more strong, and the amount of consistent people that have been showing, they don't show up every time, but most, at least twice. We have many people showing up at least twice a month.
Yeah, we have I would say at least 100 people that show up consistently, but not like every week.
Yeah, which is impressive, because we're not doing something that's so dopamine-y. We're not teaching breath work that much. Sometimes I do if the energy's, but the energy's been good, so I haven't been needing to do that. We haven't. There's no yoga. But we tell them they can do yoga. So it's like free form. Some people, they just start doing their warrior pose. Some people lay down. Some people are painting, making art. Some people are on their phones. But we're all doing whatever the hell we want to do peacefully with other human beings without needing to talk our heads off. What have you noticed, sister, about the environment?
At the park, it's really calmed down a lot. Whenever we first started going to the park, a lot of people would be in different groups drinking alcohol, having birthday parties, girls just gossiping, a lot of marijuana smoke in the air. But I guess with consistency with going to the park every Sunday, it's become a lot more calmer, I want to say, in the past year. We don't have as many people walking around saying all these conspiracy theories and yelling and fights. It's just the overall environment is just so much calmer. And even all the other groups, like you were saying, they just speak very softly, but it's like we have our community that are actually there to meditate, and then we have the other groups that are at the park to hang out, but they end up meditating with us. Like the entire park just becomes this huge meditation, and it's incredible to be able to see and witness what one person or what one group of people, how it can affect our environment and others around us. And yeah, it's interesting to be a part of from not being as peaceful in the beginning.
Yes, we will check the audio next time. We'll check with the chat, because I think that's the best way. I'll just ask. So apologize for the last time. It's just I think it needs to be on stereo mode. I put it on high quality.
Gotcha.
And I think
from the board,
on the phone, you can set.
Yeah. I got you.
So
we have a game plan for next
Well,
time.
we're just gonna ask the chat and ask about the audio, because again, we're doing so much already. Just setting up that phone is, because when we're at the park, there's a flow to it. We cannot mess up our flow. If it messes up, it bugs me, right? Because we're here to serve, and if we're not serving at the highest level, we're not gonna make impact that's gonna last a whole week. Imagine that people come every Sunday and the energy lasts till next week. So 6 days, and so that's why we absolutely take it seriously with the incense, and then to add the phone to it. Now I want the quality of the phone has improved, because I changed to full HD or whatever, or 720p, which helped a lot. And so our goal is to do our best. I'm glad that y'all are enjoying. You want to hear the outdoor experience. Every little detail, it takes effort, because sometimes I'm guiding a little meditation and I need to press start live. And so I don't want to just jump right away. I need to be mindful. But overall, it's fine. It's been very good, and the goal is to continue to keep improving, and glad that you are enjoying it. So
Ginger asks, what park do you guys play at? My family lives in HTX, so I'm there sometimes.
We're at Menil Park, Menil Collection. It is free. This is for humanity, just like what we're doing on here. So if you want to donate, you can donate to Emily Richardson for electricity here. And, but of course the goal is, when we help people and we see happy family, it's beautiful. Like last week, a family of 5 came and they sat towards, some people aren't very close to us, but they're there. They're pretty far, but they're just, and the beautiful part is that recently everybody has come to just like they're blissing out. They just come and they feel so good, and it's not just one person, it's like multiple. And some people say they have found their tribe, which is why we show up. It's pure, it's clear, it's how has that made you feel, Brother Sean? Like you see that, because the current wave of people that come there, the level of authenticity has been very good.
Yeah, it helps me. They're all very grounded, it seems like. None of them are the type that are, seeking or needing your support or whatever it may be. They all seem fairly grounded in themselves, and they are just there to chill out. And I'm happy to be able to provide a little piece of that, and it's very inspiring to see that there are so many people that really just want it and that need it and that keep coming back. it's impressive to see the same faces over and over again each week, and to see new faces. But yeah, as the weather gets nicer and
or worse.
yeah. But yeah,
Nicer
just to still see, like, that one really cold week we had,
Yeah.
and to still see, you know, like 30 people show up, and still very
It's
dedicated.
crazy. Yeah, like when it rains, people, because they know we're going to still be there no matter what. People are ready to meditate in the rain with us. People are ready to meditate in the cold with us. And so we bring hot green tea, right? Jill Crary, shout out to her, baking her banana bread and cookies
And muffin.
and muffins. And because it's becoming its thing, like it's, people find a way to serve. As long when you do your part, they feel good. They want to do a little bit more. So thank you to all the people involved. How does that make you feel, sister? The progress of our community at the park.
It's been beautiful to witness and be a part of, you know, because seeing the change within me, seeing this change with us, our families, the way we've progressed, and just seeing how the group has changed over the years. And like Sean said, like the amount of authenticity and consistent people that come is incredible. And they see what we're doing there. They see what our group is about. And it's really just about finding your tribe of people that we can just experience peace and happiness together and bliss without having to say anything. And just the stories that, you know, they've told us, you know, with it being, they consider us their church on Sundays, and the healing of their bodies, you know, overcoming suicide tendencies, and just the stories, and to be able to be a part of that in pure service without having any expectations, but just doing it purely out of the love from our hearts. It's incredible to see the change that can happen from it.
And it's every week.
And it's not just change, it's like pure transformation that's happening.
Because again, we learn from the master. The master every week does this. It's hard to make an impact in community if you're not consistent. I got back then, whenever I was not leading community stuff yet, I wish there were more drum circle, but damn, it's once a month they're having a drum circle. I'm looking for a once a week, but I really wanted more spiritual leaders to like, well, is there more to it that's free? Right, the drum circle is free and it was fun. And then you donate or you support the leader, you help them with things. And I got sick and tired of just waiting for somebody to create it, because I needed it, you know, I need this stuff. Like my life would not be fulfilled without God, let's just say it, simply put, the purity of what we're doing. And before I would go to different communities to try out what they got going on. There would be somebody collecting at the door, but I was more comfortable with a jar, because that's the Buddha style, an alms bowl. If you resonate, you add some food or whatever you got into the alms bowl, but nobody's guarding the door to go meet the Buddha. But nowadays, they pass a hat around, right? And I didn't like. It's fine, but it didn't. The feeling of needing to do that process, it's so disconnecting. And so that's why what we do is we tell people, if you want to donate, it's in a jar, right? If we have a Venmo, boom, the end. Because when we can just let it happen, because some people, they donate for validation too.
Sure.
Right? Some people donate to be seen, but then do they see themselves? Right? What can you say about that?
I think that's okay. I mean, it's pretty common though.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen people come seeking validation. That's why I said earlier that I think that it's impressive that most of the people recently have been very grounded, as opposed to seeking that validation that we would have gotten in the past. And when the group was smaller as well, I feel like. But yeah, it's really grown into something that is self-sustaining, and that if we just keep going, I think we'll keep growing and have a more of a positive impact on a larger community, which would be very impressive to see if we could have some sort of impact on the city of Houston, which is the 4th largest city in the nation. So that'd be pretty crazy. We're doing our part, and I think it's really going well. I like it a lot.
So our plan is to keep reaching people. We love the park, but we've talked about how can we collaborate with Unity Church, because Unity Church is in the mainstream, but the energy right now, they're missing a miracle. What kind of church? If a church is missing miracles, the faith is low. We can talk about the scripture all we want. We can talk about the text all we want, but if miracles aren't happening, humanity needs miracles, because life is difficult. What can you say about that, Sister Emily?
I mean, faith is just so important, and it's not just about praying all day and speaking scriptures and meeting with your Bible study group.
That's where you came from, Pentecostal.
I came from Pentecostal, but then after my parents' divorce, I went completely non-denominational after that. And then I lived with my grandmother, who was a part of Unity Church. And she would always have her weekly group meetings of the Course of Miracles, and they would do deep studies. That's her book right there, and it's bounded with tape and with all these notes where you can barely even read in it. But you meet with these groups weekly, usually multiple times a week, and you read the scriptures, but you're reading them, but are you actually embodying them? Are you doing the work? You can talk about faith, but do you have that faith? Do you have and feel the presence of God all around you? Instead of just reading about it, do you feel it? Do you embody it? And I feel like that's what a lot of churches are lacking. And then whenever it's based off of, tithings, give your tithing.
10%.
10%, yeah. It just becomes very monetary at times, and that's not what God is about. God is not material. Whenever we leave this body, we're not taking any of these material items and the money with us. So why are we basing our religion, our belief, it's just, there's so much more to it that churches don't experience.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm excited about going to Unity and bringing what we're doing there. I was very against it in the beginning, but, I love the park and everything, but
yes,
we've become very comfortable with where we are. And it's so nice, doing that as well, but it's nice to try different things and get out of our comfort zone as well.
Well, it's more about where we're going at the park. It's great. But sometimes we have to be willing to do harder work, which is maybe support a community that has a following, but why do they stop coming to church? What you talked about with tithing, and Buddha did not start Buddhism. Jesus did not start Christianity. Because people start institutions because they're losing the message. When we start, because they cannot grasp the message, so we try to record it in text. Right? Buddha didn't write any scripture. Jesus didn't write any scripture. It was something within. And many people follow the scripture in the book, but they don't find the internal scripture of God. And it becomes political because people are fighting to hold on to their version of God. which is why me telling people that God is not just in one religion. God is in our religion, an almighty God, the universal thing. How can it just be in one religion? And many people has become fanatics. And the Buddha teaches to not be a fanatic of the practice. Right now we're getting more advanced, technical. This is for the practitioners and the mystics. It's why what we're doing here, I don't identify as Buddhist. I practice the teachings of Jesus, Buddha, and all the great mystics. Why? Because that's what the teachings were about. They didn't tell you to be Christian or be Buddhist. It's like connect with the Holy Spirit. Connect with the nirvana. Right? Connect or let go and be empty in the Buddhahood. But many people are still right. What was that? They're still trying to. John 3:16. It's also in your head. Jeremiah 11-16. But it's good, right? We need this to continue the knowledge. But knowledge doesn't always result to wisdom unless we practice the freaking knowledge. And so many people will throw a Bible verse at you, but they won't be kind to their damn neighbor. Mm-hmm. So many people will say, how dare you use the word hell? But then in their head, they don't have a good relationship with their son or daughter. They don't work on it, but they're willing to stand up for it. We don't use those words. We don't eat meat, by the way, right? But are you harmonious in your life? These are the uncomfortable things that I had to learn myself, because my mother really wanted to check, like, what are you? Are you gonna be Christian? So that's why I'm so grateful we as our community can walk this mystical path of purity and unconditional love, because it's too good to be true what we got. Let's just be, because we've gone to many communities, and it's really hard to find people who aren't trying to get something from you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really hard to find somebody who isn't trying to sell you something. Who, it's always like, by the way, this is a free yoga, but check out this yoga studio too. There's always what do you call it?
Conditions.
There's conditions, but oftentimes it's unspoken because they want to give off the purity vibe, right? By the way, check out the Hare Krishna temple, but Krishna's in the moment right now with us, but we're still right. Well, have you been saved yet? People walking around. Is Jesus Christ? I remember I go to Herman Park, and this one lady always harassed people with just the Bible stuff. And sometimes you just want to chill, and here's a lady really aggressive. Is Jesus Christ looking really robotic?
And then they have the pamphlets with them too.
Yeah, by the way. And so it made me not understand the Christian culture, because the people who were representing Jesus' teaching didn't make me feel good. It's like, wait, why do you need to pray for me? Mm-hmm. It made me feel like something was wrong with me. Yeah. Which that's what they thought, but they didn't realize. They think praying for people is good, but it's like, is something wrong with me that you need to pray for me? Mm-hmm. Right? And same thing with Buddhist culture. I grew up in Theravada, but how come it led me towards drugs? It confused me. I was like, but it's because so many people cannot grasp the teachings. They try though, because through culture we pass down these knowledge, but only a few, like Neo and Morpheus, right? And so that's why I'm grateful for this group, because I'm grateful for this community inside all the people here that are listening that get this. Thank you. Because it's so hard to even grasp what I'm saying right now without getting your ego hurt. How dare he talk about Jesus or Buddha, Krishna like that? But we had to destroy our ego to even listen to this wisdom. But when I first heard from Michael Beckwith, Jesus did not bow to a cross with him on it, and Buddha did not bow to a statue of him sitting, it broke my mind, because that's damn right. It's more within. Mm-hmm. And I'm grateful for America, because without United States of America, I would be in Thailand, where I just only know Buddha. But because of America, I get to love Jesus too. I get to learn Krishna too. I get to respect and love Allah and Muhammad and all the mysticism. So, any final words to our community brothers and sisters?
Just love your damn self.
Sister Emily?
Yeah, just take care of yourself, you know, listen to your body, listen to what you need at that time. Sometimes we try to be so disciplined, or sometimes we try to be so soft with ourselves that sometimes we really need to look and see what it is that we need during that time and give ourselves that rest or harder workouts, you know, just always adjusting and listening and paying attention in the moment.
And thank you for your time, and be sure to check out or follow Sister Emily Richardson. Tanette is on Insight Timer, and shout out to all the Insight Timer teachers here and the facility, like the people who run Insight Timer. I know we're having a hard time with the Apple Store. If we just continue to do amazing work and make impact, so to all the people here, when you make this community like amazing, miracles happen, I already know. So the goal is make this place even more dope. I don't want to say F Apple. We don't need them for now, okay? Because sometimes the universe is trying to show us a different way, and we're here for the ride. So thank you, Insight Timer, and all the leaders, and thank you for the fight, and thank you for everybody. Love your damn self. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Let me see here. Control.